Snow videos, meantime, continue to pour into our newsroom this evening, showing the local sights. We got to look at the snowfall in Uptown tonight. We can see the roads are pretty much clear out there right now. Very few people out on the roadways. And then we got the scene over in Plaza Midwood earlier this evening. Got some tire tracks there. Snow continues to fall this evening, could make for a slippery commute to work if you do have to go in tomorrow, but hopefully folks can stay home. So I guess the question is, at some point on Monday, will this start to melt enough that it's not going to be slip and sliding?
Yeah, I think by maybe late afternoon, late morning into the afternoon. So kind of that midday time frame is what we're looking at. And that's what's next. The flurries overnight will continue. They'll taper off, but everything is going to refreeze by morning. Lots of icy spots until midday. So think 11 a.m. to noon. Even colder air, though, tomorrow night. So everything that melts tomorrow is going to refreeze again because we're going to be in the mid-teens for Tuesday morning. And another potential winter threat maybe by next weekend. Very active pattern. So temperatures below freezing. We're already doing that refreeze in a lot of neighborhoods. Here is the snowfall map. So this is what actually fell. And the biggest area where we saw an overperformance or more snow than I expected was in this area, basically north and west of Charlotte. We ended up with more like 2 to 4 inches of snow because we saw the snow start early. It stayed snow for longer and mostly sleet. There was a little freezing rain, but most of the freezing rain got pushed off to the southeast. Now in Charlotte South, a lot of it was sleet, and accumulations of sleet count as snow. So we got about 2.1 inches. I bet about 90% of that was sleet. Now the heaviest ice, we did have a light glazing across the area. Had one tree in my yard that was almost ready to come down, but thankfully things warmed up and it started melting. But the heavy ice, we saw significant icing from the Sandhills back towards Highway 9, Pageland and Jefferson, South Carolina, about a ½ inch of icing into Chester County. That's also the area where we saw the most significant and numerous power outages. The light glazing to the north wasn't enough to cause too many issues, and the snow and sleet kind of overwhelmed that little bit of glaze anyway. There's what's left of the snow. Still some snow moving into the mountains. The mountains, additional snowfall tonight, maybe a couple of inches. So tomorrow, really cold in the morning, but even with the sunshine, it's technically above freezing, but I'm not going to say that's warm. We're going to be back into the mid and upper 30s, but with the sun, that will melt any of the snow and ice out there. High pressure built in tomorrow, so we'll clear the skies out, setting the stage for a frigid Tuesday. I'm talking low to mid-teens. And then our next storm system, a cold front approaching Thursday, will be a big player in the forecast. So overnight, just get ready. It's going to be chilly out there when you wake up tomorrow. Now, this dip in the jet stream, this was the storm this weekend. Another one develops going into next weekend. So Friday, Saturday could be an active pattern, but you see how active the eastern U.S. is. And in fact, it looks like we're going to at least have the potential going into the weekend. Most of the state is under a 30% chance of more wintry precipitation. Again, that includes sleet, snow, or freezing rain, just too early to know. But an area close to 50%. We'll keep a close eye on it. It's still a long ways out. But one thing is for sure, the pattern is very chilly in the long range. This is the 6 to 10 day outlook, and there is a 90% probability of below average temperatures. We go out even farther, 8 to 14 days, and it still stays cool. So tomorrow, temperatures only in the 20s and 30s. Certainly a chilly afternoon. We will do some melting tomorrow, but here's the thing. As we go into Tuesday morning, look at the low temperature there. So anything we're melting tomorrow, it's refreezing. So another icy morning. And look at these temperatures. I'll go out 10 days into the future. That's a lot of chilly air. You're talking highs consistently only in the 30s and 40s, morning lows in the 20s. And with a cold pattern like that, Vanessa, any storm system is going to have the potential to maybe produce some wintry weather.
Okay, a bit of foreshadowing in the forecast, Brad. Thank you.